Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Saturday, November 28th, 2015, around 3:57 in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's been a sucky day out with a lot of clouds and some rain showers, some of them light, some of them heavy in the 50s, which is a couple of degrees above average for this time of year, but we're not feeling the warmth today. But it could be worse. It could be 6 inches of snow and bitter cold. Some news to report. Boston College football team season's over. They lost to Syracuse today at the Carrier Dome by the score of 20-17. The BC College Eagles were 3-9. They did not win one conference game in the ACC this year. They were awful. It's rivalry week in college football. Should be good. And it's Small Business Saturday, so support your small business for the rest of the day today. Hope you've been supporting small business all day today and every day, because small business is the backbone of America. That's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about wmfp, Channel 62 in Lawrence and Boston, Massachusetts. wmfp has several affiliations. Point 1 and point 2 are Cozi TV. Point 3 is The Works, and point 4 is Comet TV. And a little bit of history about wmfp Channel 62. It signed on the air in 1987 as a small independent station, which they broadcast in back of our hospital in Georgetown, Massachusetts, which is in the North Shore, which is like a rich kind of town right near the Merrimack River. And it signed on the air in 1987. Its programming was only 8 hours a day, which they showed low-budgeted movies, public domain shows, and a lot of low-budgeted home shopping clubs. It was not on cable television. Back then, the only way you could see it if you have an antenna and stuff, because back then they did not have must-carry rules for cable. And wmfp's call letters are media for the people. It didn't make waves until like 1992 when the station was bought by Avi Nelson, who was a Boston political analyst, and he moved the studios to downtown Boston, One Beacon Hill, and that's when they started to produce locally produced programming like commentary shows and other shows. Plus, it had a secondary affiliation with NBC. They carried some like preempted NBC programs from WBZ Channel 4, like a few soap operas and a few game shows and stuff. Plus, they showed a low-budget network called Mainstream Television, which they showed old movies from the 40s and 50s. Many of them were starring like big stars like Bob Hope and Bing Crosby and some others like that. And they showed a few music shows and a few like small-budgeted like news programming, stuff like that. And around like in spring of 1993, wmfp Channel 62 was carried on many cable systems throughout eastern Massachusetts. And it continues to add a few of shows like professional wrestling and other stuff. And also they carried some college basketball games from ABC when they preempted it. And wmfp was getting a good secondary affiliation, and they had some ads like "We're proud to be part of the NBC family" and stuff like that. By 1995, Avi Nelson sold wmfp to Shop at Home television network, and the channel got converted over to a 24/7 shopping network with Shop at Home. The only programs they showed besides the Shop at Home were like the commentary programs, and plus 3 hours a week of educational program that's by law. If it's an over-the-air broadcast channel, they have to show 3 hours of educational programming a week. In 2006, Shop at Home television network went out of business, and they were sold to a company called EW Scruples, which they converted over to Jewelry Television. And in the summer of 1996, there was rumors that WMFP Channel 62 was negotiating with Fox to become the Boston affiliate of My Television Network, but those talks fell through because Fox wanted to be guaranteed that WMFP would show other programming besides home shopping channel like Jewelry Television and stuff like that. They couldn't guarantee it that. The affiliation went to WZMY, which was called My TV New England and stuff. And later on in the year, WMFP Channel 62 was sold to Multicultural Television, and it was basically infomercials 24/7, except for the 3 hours of educational programming and other political programming. By the late 2000s, WMFP Channel 62 was the parent company. Multicultural Broadcasting was going under, and the station was put in the trust fund in May of 2009. The station got an affiliation for Retro Television Network, which they showed all the shows from the Universal Television Library plus other stuff, and it debuted in like the spring of 2009, and it was on the main channel, and it was on WMFP for about 2.5 years until December of 2011, when they signed a deal to show Me TV on 62.1. Well, RTV went to 62.2. Me TV's affiliation with WMFP only lasted a few weeks, about less than a year, and then BTV signed a deal with WCVV Channel 5 to move it to 5.2, and the main WMFP channel showed Plum TV, which was a lifestyle network, but the Plum TV suffered financial difficulties, and they went broke by the spring of 2013, and WMFP signed a deal with Cozi TV and NBC to show Cozi TV. Cozi TV's on 62.1, but that's a partial schedule they show, because usually during the day, sometimes WMFP preempts Cozi TV for infomercials and stuff because they need to pay the bills. And 62.2, they showed the complete Cozi program television. And also they've been adding some more stuff to 62.3. At one time they showed like a Asian channel on 62.3. They eventually moved Retro TV to 62.4, but eventually they ended that affiliation. And when the Asian programming network folded, they signed a deal with the Works to add it on 62.3. And they have Comet TV, which is 62.4. The Works and Comet TV are not on cable systems on Comcast or any other cable systems in Eastern New England yet. You have to get a television, like a HD television without cable, and you could have to plug it in. But I think in the near future, probably Comet TV will most likely go on Comcast or other cable providers in Eastern New England, because it's a good station and stuff. The current owners of WMFP Channel 62 are the NJR Broadcasting Company, and it's a good network with the Cozi TV and stuff, and the Works and Comet TV. It's a good station in my humble opinion. The claim to fame was in the early 90s when they got a secondary affiliation with NBC, and there was even rumors when Channel 4 became a CBS affiliate that WMFP was going to get the NBC affiliation in Boston, but NBC just decided to go with WHDH Channel 7. And that's about it on WMFP Channel 62. That's about it on this video blog. Be back for the third and final one, which will be about my review of Survivor Series 1997 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The infamous Montreal Screwjob. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bennett guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Roxanne has nice legs. Elizabeth's side is so stunning, and she has nice legs as well. And in the words of Kevin Nash, that's so sweet. Bye now.